in a second, but first, college hoops. Western Kentucky's Josh Anderson throwing down a vicious dunk.
Eat that, 42.
Man, I need to send out a memo to these guys trying to take these charges.
You can't take this corner from me.
Flyer.
You cannot take this corner from me. Yeah, stand over him, too. You got all that height. Go contest something. Go. You were like,
this arrived in life.
See, you were like, this is quality basketball. If you knew anything about basketball, you would know that's how you're supposed to. No, get up or get out the way, 42.
Get out the way. Murray State versus Eastern Illinois State. NBA prospect John Morant with the nice in-game windmill dunk.
I want to know how this guy ended up at Murray State.
Look, well, typically they're not good stories.
Oh, okay.
Late bloomers and...
Sure, fair enough. But he's got. I'll tell you where he's going to end up here in a few months.
Where?
Top 3 pick of the draft. Right now, I think he's the number 2 pick. I think it's Zion and then John Morant. And then a bunch of other kids from Duke.
And no, that's not all he can do is dunk.
No, he's a great passer.
Celtics and Lakers, Brandon Ingram tees up LeBron James for the one-handed flush.
Great pass. What's this left-handed bounce pass? Just casual. Right where he gets it. Gets the reward of running the court. LeBron looked good athletically last night. The healthiest I've seen him since the injury, Nick.
Absolutely. And I mean, obviously a great game that we've been talking about all morning. Yeah, that's a really nice give and go.
Thunder, Grizzlies, Russell Westbrook finds Terrence Ferguson for the nice alley-oop.
My cousin Terrence goes up and gets it. Reaches back. That is
confused.
What do you mean confused? I just told them
not
my
your cousin.
Prove it.
Well, okay.
Prove it, Jenna. What do you mean, well, okay?
Yeah, they got the same kind of arms.
Exactly.
That's what you do
same
with all
body
your cousins.
type.
All your cousins have the same type of arms.
I don't know if you know this, Jenna. You don't got the same last name as all your cousins.
Well, Sarah's my sister, but you don't have to prove that.
Estranged.
So
finally, T-Wolves Magic Karl Anthony Towns attacks the basket, dunks on Nikola Vucevic.
Nick, now you told me. I thought it was Big Cat's fault. Nick was telling me all along. No, man, it's
this
Jimmy
one.
Butler's
I gotta hold the L on
it's
this.
Jimmy Butler.
I was blaming Karl Anthony Towns for the dysfunction in Minnesota. Then Jimmy Butler leaves. The dysfunction follows Jimmy Butler. Now, the Timberwolves aren't a better team without Jimmy Butler, but they sure seem to like each other more.
Yeah, I think they like coming to work more.
Absolutely.
Nick, you want to play in or out?
I'd love to, Jen.
Yesterday, the Raptors traded for Marc Gasol, a 3-time All-Star and former Defensive Player of the Year. Here's your turn, CC. You win or out on Gasol making the Raptors the best team in the Eastern Conference?
I do believe, and I like Marc Gasol's game, I do believe Toronto got better. They really did. But I still don't believe they're as good as Milwaukee. So I got to be out. Milwaukee is as deep as they come. And they had one little problem spot on their roster. That's Thon Maker. Got him off that bench. He wasn't happy. Yes, what they added meant because I believe that the player they acquired will have a bigger contribution than the other players acquired.
Well, I'm out as well, but I think this does give them the most upside in the East because they have Kawhi. We know how good he is. Marc Gasol, who has been a proven playoff veteran. They kept Kyle Lowry, but there's some uncertainty in how exactly Gasol's going to fit. I know that the Bucks, their addition to Nikola Mirotic is going to be an easy fit. He adds spacing, he adds length. He's not going to be a featured part of the rotation the way I think Gasol will be.
Right.
And Milwaukee's been the best team in the East all year long with the best player in the conference. So I'm out because of
Nick,
Milwaukee.
you like the fact that he did this last year. He was a hired gun last year at the trade deadline.
Mirotic,
yes,
absolutely.
And was very successful.
On Wednesday, KD got a little spicy with reporters about his future. So, KD, close your ears. Here's a new rumor. Durant and Kawhi may team up to play in L.A. for the Clippers. Nick, you in or out on KD and Kawhi teaming up to join the Clippers?
I think they'd be a great team, but I don't think it's going to happen. The Clippers move their franchise in New York City, where Kevin Durant and his guy, Rich Kleiman, are setting up all their operations? No? Then I'm out. Like, listen, and KD out here commenting on my Instagram about this stuff we do on the show about trade value stuff. KD, man, it was not a player ranking list. It was a trade value list. I'm not throwing shade at you, man, but he's not going to the Clippers to be in LeBron's backyard and to team up with another guy. He leaves the Warriors. It's to go out east to the Knicks, so I am out.
Okay, Katie, before I answer and everything, Jenna and I really like you. Now, you were in the Garden. We were there. You looked at it in the third row behind the bench. You mean mugged us. That's unnecessary, all right?
Stink guy. We got the stink guy.
Yeah, we're big fans of you. But I'm out. I'm out because I just think you're going to a different place.
Right.
Now, if Kawhi told me that he might want to go to New York, I think you guys would be a great tandem. But I believe KD's coming to New York.
Yeah,
so we know
which
you
is
watch
why
the show.
Chris is now trying to repair the relationship that he thinks I've torched.
All right, on to
my courtside seats and my access.
Right, exactly.
Yesterday's trade deadline passed. Anthony Davis, still on the Pelicans. The team will let AD play the remainder of the season. CC, you in or out on the team's decision to let Davis play out the year?
I'm in because NBA fans win. In these last 25 to 30 games, no matter what city the Pelicans in, yeah, they're not trying to win, but NBA fans want to see AD play. And I believe it's safer for him. Stay in your routine. Act as if this team is going to the playoffs. You're getting better as a player. AD, I still believe, can get better. The player wants to play. I'm with the player, Nick.
And the other element here is the Pelicans got 16 home games left.
Yes.
So only 11 road games left. Those fans, it's not the fans' fault this team has been mismanaged. And
but who are they going to take it out on, Nick?
Right. They'll take it out on the player. I understand that.
Yes.
But I think there is some understanding that why Anthony Davis would want to leave a team that has been this mismanaged. And it's not good for the league for a guy to sit out a third of the year when he wants to play. And the Pelicans are just keeping their fingers crossed Anthony Davis stays healthy and that they're competitive, but they lose close games because they're not incentivized.
Pelicans fans, they find him on the street, they're going to get some tape and wax them eyebrows before he go out of town.
Yesterday, the Lakers traded Michael Beasley and Ivica Zubac to the Clippers for Mike Muscala. This move freed up a roster spot. So now some are speculating that Melo could be joining his buddy LeBron with the Lakers. Nick, you in or out on the Lakers signing Melo?
I wish I could be in. I feel like out of loyalty for the guy, I should be.
Yeah,
but
you got your Syracuse pin, your marker, your tie,
all of
everything you're wearing the team colors.
But due to my severe commitment to take integrity, I must be out. Take integrity. Listen, I've been consistent on this point. I'm serious. These takes are important. You have to keep my integrity. As much as I'd love the Lakers throw Carmelo a lifeline, he's not a part of a winning team. If they had traded away 5 guys now to get Anthony Davis, they'd have needed the bodies. They don't need the bodies. They're playing well defensively. What they need to add, if anything, is 3-point shooting, like a guy like Wayne Ellington, who could be on the buyout market. Carmelo's not a fit. I'm out.
Yeah, I got to be out because Melo got me on the hoodie thing. Man, he was running around New York getting in shape 2 summers ago and everything. Man, he got me. He tricked you. I mean, yeah. And the Lakers, didn't they just get in the top 10 in the NBA as far as defense?
Yep.
Now, if you want to be in the bottom, a few teams in the NBA in defense, bring Melo on up there. No, I got to be out.
I'm sorry, Melo. I wish I could have your back, man.
Last night, the Lakers picked up a big road win in Boston. Before last night's win, the Lakers had dropped 7 of their last 9 games. Right now, LA sits in 10th place in the West. CC, you win out on the Lakers making the playoffs this season.
I've been in from the beginning. We knew LeBron was coming there. We had this question, man, you in, Lakers making the playoffs. I'm in. The players are focused. The younger players are not going to be traded. They're going to be there. And the veteran players, Rondo and Lance, giving them a boost coming down the stretch.
You know how I know the Lakers are going to make the playoffs? My man Chris Mannix said they wouldn't. So they are a lock to make the playoffs this year. Jenna, I am not as confident in this Lakers team as I was last year's Cavs team for a lot of reasons. Most notably, LeBron's invincibility pierced a bit with that injury. Like, we never used to have to worry, what if LeBron misses a week with an injury at the end of the season? Now, that has to be a concern because we saw him miss a month and a half. But the Kings, I know they got better by adding Harrison Barnes. They're going to catch the Kings. They're half back.
Yes.
The Clippers are going to get way worse. But can they catch the Spurs or the Jazz and get up to the 7 line? That's the goal. The win last night helped. It went a long ways to them achieving that goal. I am in.
All right, good stuff. Take a break. Coming up, is LeBron using the All-Star game to win championships for the Lakers? We'll explain next on First Things First.
Always thinking big picture. It's the way you got to do it.
Your guy.